A group of Queensland Army veterans has had an unlikely career change after breaking into the film and television industry. Many veterans struggle with unemployment and the lingering effects of war after leaving the Army. But one former soldier saw a need for their military skills on the silver screen, and now dozens of them are in a new Australian war movie coming out next year. Michael Atkin reports.
We've got some good guys here that have a fair bit of experience in film now, so we're going to use their skills to do some fight choreography for theatrical fighting.
These budding extras are ready for a day of stunt training on the Gold Coast. It's not for the faint-hearted.
Yeah, if we do set someone on fire, like I reckon Tim, we'll chuck you on fire. Do you want to do your arm or we'll just do your whole body?
Just set me on, I'll go on the freeway. Do both at the same.
These men have seen real conflict. Now they're preparing for make-believe.
I want you to actually pretend you've been in a fight, so when you're actually getting pushed, I just want you to fall and land on your so you're not rolling and stand up, you're actually going to land on your stomach.
Sean Barry's post-traumatic stress led to him being medically discharged in 2011. For the veteran of overseas deployments to East Timor and Banda Aceh, it was hard to accept life without the Army.
After I left the Army, I struggled really bad with identity. I didn't know who I was anymore or what I was going to do.
After Sean did a stunt course, he started getting work in movies. That's when he realised Army veterans had skills that were in high demand.
During Aquaman, there was just an opportunity where they were saying, oh, we want people who can rappel. We need people to look good with weapons. Do you know anyone? And I said, why don't you use Army guys?
Oh, big fella. What am I doing? I'm blocking, aren't I?
In February 2017, his company Extra Specialists was born. Now he finds work for more than 650 people, including Peter O'Hanlon.
It's life-changing, massive life-changing. I can't emphasise enough how much it has helped me. You know, I just go into that military mode, and it seems to come across the camera really well. So, you know, I'm happy with that. I did play a gay mercenary, which was probably my most difficult role, but it was a Chinese film, so we'll see how it goes over there.
Peter O'Hanlon was a section commander when he was sent to East Timor with 6th Battalion. He felt lost after leaving the Army and looked for ways back to war.
I had a lot of anxiety and depression, and I was going through a marriage breakup as well, and I really wasn't looking at work. I did a few courses for looking at going overseas as a mercenary.
His life now couldn't be more different. For the last 2 years, he's been landing regular extra work and has a role in the science fiction movie Occupation 2, Rainfall.
I've rehearsed them 1,000 times. I'm very comfortable with saying them. I say them in front of the mirror. I say them to my friends and family, just so I get really comfortable. And I've been playing with them in different roles. What are they? Hey, stop that. Wing Commander Hayes. All non-essential personnel must wait.
Some serious mirror time.
Some serious mirror time.
We just use kerosene or petrol. It's usually just kerosene. It burns better and longer and bigger and darker.
It takes a lot to faze Afghanistan veteran Tim Weir, which is lucky because he's about to be set on fire.
I'm really just working forward to working in the film industry, really. So it's just exposure to potentially what we could be doing later on down the track in life. So,
How many times have you done this before?
it's my first time, so I'm a bit nervous, but it should be fine. So I trust the blokes around me, so it should be good. Just trust the equipment, trust the people around me, and it was fine.
What are you doing now?
Just relieving some heatness around the groin area, but that's the only place I'm feeling the heat right now. A bit in the backside, but it's not too bad.
Action!
Tim plays an Australian soldier in an upcoming film called Danger Close, which centres around the infamous Battle of Long Tan during the Vietnam War.
I started as an extra and then I ended up getting cast as a bloke called Laurie Drinkwater. He was a secco over there. I got to know him now, he's a great bloke, loves a beer.
Danger Close employed more than 50 veterans who did everything from stunts to working in the art department.
It was amazing. It was, when you sometimes do these things, it's a little bit of a risk, but these guys were incredible. Sean promised us these guys are professional soldiers. They're going to be disciplined, they're going to be on time, and they're going to do whatever we want them to do.
Producer John Schwartz was initially worried simulating war could trigger PTSD for some of the veterans.
You're exploding things around them, people are getting shot, blood's coming out of people's necks and people are dying and crying, and we were worried that it might trigger something, but it didn't seem to be the case at all.
When you're doing stunts and when you're acting, you're comfortable because you're putting yourself out there, you're working. It's when you're actually stopped and you're hypersensitive about things going on, that's when it really doesn't go well.
You know, it's just showing that we're at the footy, you've just done a clearance, and now you just want a beer and get the game back on.
Today, the veterans are honing their acting skills at Brisbane's Suncorp Football Stadium, and they've roped in families who have lost loved ones to war.
The event today is 42 for 42, honouring and remembering the guys who died in Afghanistan, as well as the people who have taken their life since returning. We're here supporting them by making some short films and getting other people on camera.
Life on the screen has helped these veterans with a sense of purpose and given them a growing ambition.
I'm just giving it the best crack I can, and if there is a future in it, then by all means, you know, bring it on.
Michael Atkin reporting there.